Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Your Serge is here with you again, and today I want to give you some quick tips on teaching your students phonetics and especially the so-called schwa sound that is very popular in the English language. As many people say, and phonetic specialists say, this sound is takes 1/3 of all vowel sounds in the fluent speech in English, so that's why it's so important. So when I teach this sound, I usually use Rachel's English textbook because Rachel has pictures that portray the mouth cavity in section that shows you the position of how the sound is made and the lip position and the tongue position. So that's very important for teaching vowel sounds. So there's a description below the picture on how to make this sound, and also the very important part after practicing the words for this sound is you have to tell your students that there are the so-called syllabic consonants as m, n, l, and r. These sounds, when they follow the schwa vowel sound, they virtually take over the whole syllable. That means you don't need to make a schwa sound at all. After these consonant sounds, the schwa almost disappears, so the two adjacent consonant sounds practically come together and they just join together, stealing the vowel sound, so to speak. It's like in these words, bottom or control or people or syringe. For example, if we take the word people, the vowel sound schwa between the sounds p and the l practically disappears, making these p and l sounds join together and form the so-called consonant unity, so there's no vowel sound there at all. Also a very good web resource for teaching the schwa vowel sound is pronuncian.com, and on this website in column lessons, there's a very nice article here on schwa. It describes how the sound is made and where it occurs. It says that schwa occurs in number one, in an unstressed syllable of a multi-syllable word, and two, as a reduced vowel sound in a function word. And then as a continuation, it gives you the description of where it can be met in a multi-syllable word and where it can be met in a function word. This web resource gives you a description of different types of syllables in the English language, like stressed, secondarily stressed, and unstressed. And it looks at these types of syllables, as an example of word to emphasize, like emphasize. The first syllable is stressed, the third one is secondarily stressed, and the one in the middle, the second syllable, is an unstressed one. And it says that all the unstressed syllables in the English language, whatever vowel you see there, it becomes a schwa. So whatever unstressed syllable there is, it's a schwa sound there. Then it gives you the spelling patterns for schwa, and it says that virtually any a vowel can turn into a schwa in an unstressed position, like A can be a schwa in words like again or vitamin. E can be a schwa in words like petition or celebrate. I can be a schwa in words like president or experiment. O can be a schwa in words like occur or condition. U can be a schwa in words like campus or support. Also, it gives you the list of how dictionaries look at this sound and what phonetic symbol they give for this sound, and schwa in function words. So it gives you function words like can, do, to, you, and gives both examples for citation form and for reduced form. And one of the most important practices that I do with my students is that I take a text from an authentic resource that was written by native speakers, and we'll look at this text and we try to identify schwa sound, the sound that we're learning in this lesson, in words of this text. For example, this text taken from yahoo.com, and we'll look at the first paragraph, and we see everyone experiences hardships from time to time, whether it be friendship drama, boyfriend scandals, or job-related challenges. We'll look at the word everyone, and here my student looks at it and says letter O denotes the schwa sound. It's an unstressed position, and it clearly is a schwa sound. Experiences here, the stress falls on the second syllable, so experiences, the E sound is stressed, and the first syllable, also the letter E, is unstressed, and it's a schwa sound. So we do this sentence by sentence. We can do 1 or 2 paragraphs, and it's a very useful practice for finding out where we see a certain sound. Actually, if you learn like 2 sounds at one lesson, like 2 similar sounds or challenging sounds, you can find the 2 sounds in sentences, so it can work in that way too. So these were some tips for teaching phonetics, and I'm very glad that you're here with me, and this was your Surge. See you in the next video. Stay tuned. Goodbye.